everybody. Okay, I'm doing something different. This one's kind of like, I guess, like nighttime conversations with spirit. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was going to try something a little different. So we'll start with the Oracle card, which is the Priestess of Light Oracle card. Priestess of Light Oracle card. Let's do 2 cards from the Priestess of Light Oracle card. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us for tonight. This is going to be timeless, so it's going to be one of the messages that if it comes across, you know, it was meant for you to hear it. Sometimes like those are like the best messages. First one we have is idyllic times, garden and paradise. And I'm going to read the book meaning. I'll get one more. Get this one right here. And this is Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get all the cards out. That was... And I'm shuffling the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Like I said, no reversals will be read with this reading. That was fast. Okay. We have Sacred Pool. Hope you can see this. I'm adjust the hair. Hopefully it'll turn. Which I think I'm a tripod too tight. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Take this one very tight. We'll take this one, Come Together. And this one was up, so then we're gonna do Magic Stream Slash. I'm gonna do 3 cards from this one. Alright. Okay. And then, alright, see what Spirit wants to know from the unicorns. We have Celebration. And we're gonna get one more. Okay. Flow. Alright, these are your Oracle cards. Alright, and now we're going to go with the tarot cards, and this is from my new Rainbow Rider-Waite tarot deck. I did a review on it, so hopefully by the time you see this message, that review will be posted. But let's see here. Like I said, no reversals. See what Spirit wants us to know with the tarot cards. That's too many cards. Let's see here. Alright. If you see smoke, I have my incense burning, so don't worry. We got 10 of Swords. Let's see here. Whoa, that's too many cards, but let's see, because they land on here. So we had the Chariot, the High Priestess, the Empress. Okay, because those were the cards that landed on top of these cards. So I'm going to take that as a message that needs to be heard. Alright, so I'm going to move these. Sorry about that. I'll move these right here for now. Alright, so we had started with the idyllic times, the garden and paradise. And that came from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. Let's see here. Idyllic times number 48. The meaning behind this card is as follows. An owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her hands. Okay, and that's interesting because we have the High Priestess card right here that came out, so that's going to go together with that one. And it says, it may be an unexpected blessing or the long-awaited result of extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through the process of metamorphosis. Okay, so we have metamorphosis. And with metamorphosis, if we look right here, I look at Phoenix rising as a form of metamorphosis, because when you have when you're coming up, you're like reforming yourself. Okay, you're like a phoenix rising through the ashes. That's what the form of the phrase means. Okay, it also says, as a caterpillar changes through an internal acclimatal process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty in the time it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in migration. Okay, all right, then we have soul radiance. Like we said, that's Phoenix rising. But we'll read what that means right here. Soul radiance, the radiant priestess. Like I said again, the high priestess. So we have these two cards right here already. And see if you look, and we're going to go with the high priestess and the empress. So I'm going to bring this all together in a minute. But it says, the radiant priestess calls out that your ultimate victory is at hand. Her arms and wings are raised in salutation. A new beginning is arriving. Okay, celebration we have with your unicorn card right here. Okay, it's arriving after a long and perhaps difficult time. We have right here, come together. All right, in fact, you're about to take flight of the phoenix and rise above the ashes of some old unwanted fire. That's where your 10 of swords comes in. So this is what we're saying right here, when you have come through some difficult times. So that's what this is saying. All these cards right here are all telling the story of what's been going on right here. You had the difficult times. Okay, so it's saying this fire may have taken different forms: work or finances, relationships, see, like come together. Okay, or health issues. To varying degrees, it may have seemed like an inedible dry spell, a lengthy period of waiting for change or longing for a resolution, or the fire may have been reached more severe, involving loss, anxiety, and deep grief, like I was saying right here with this 10 of Cups. Now, when we're saying with the Chariot, if we're looking right here, because we're seeing with Phoenix rising, and we with Chariot, that means a movement, and when the Phoenix, what happens, they fly. Okay, so it's expanding. So it says there may have even been times when you felt the difficulties would consume you. Okay, this card is telling you that those times are coming to an end. Freedom arises, but don't forget the source of real power and freedom is always within you. Flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Okay, it says, when you find yourself living through a dark night of the soul, remember the presence and truth of your spirit. Your soul's resilient frequency vibrates with divine light that no darkness can diminish. Okay? All right, so that right here with these two cards right here, it has already confirmed that you were going through some stress and strife with that 10 of Swords energy. Okay? And it's saying right here with the idyllic time, was talking about the priestess energy. Okay, and I look at with this also with the empress energy and the chariot energy. This is all telling you right here with these 4 cards right here that you've gone through a lot of situations, but you're coming out of it. All right, you're moving forward. And like with the chariot and flow, when you're flowing, you're moving forward because you're rising. That's what flow and all this, and you're going to paradise. Now if you look at this magic stream, okay, magic stream, what do you see when you think of paradise and when you think of something elegant? What do you see? You see water and you see trees and you see birds. Okay, so this is saying right here, the garden. Okay, this is garden, magic streams, paradise, sacred pool. All these things right here are telling you that all the stress and everything that you have gone through, you are coming above all that, and that you are getting ready to come into that celebration mode. Okay, and you're getting ready to come together. That means that when you're coming together, you have pulled yourself together. You're coming together. You probably have friends and things too with that too, but it's just saying that all that aggravation, everything that you felt like you were getting beat down. You have come over it, okay? That's why I said with celebration, a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. And that's with it's saying with that Phoenix rising. That's because you can come together. You have done what you need to do, okay? So that's what it's saying with this so far, is that you've done everything you need to do. You're doing great. Don't stress. And that you are surrounded by so much energy and positive energy. And with these rainbow cards right here, that you just have to keep going. And that you'll celebrate what you have coming for you. And that's a wonderful reading to have so far with this late night message coming in. So with this message, I'm going to close this in. I think this is this beautiful message, and I don't need to put any more to it because all the cards just came and flowed together. That you're in the paradise mode because you have Phoenix rise. You came over your 10 of Swords energy, but you're in that High Priestess, Empress, and that Chariot energy, and you can finally come together with yourself and celebrate with friends and family too, because you have become over the obstacles of that 10 of Swords energy. So like I said, okay, I'm going to close this reading down. I like this reading. It's a very happy and positive reading, and I hope it comes across someone who needs it, that in the long run, don't stress, and that there are good times ahead, and just don't stop believing and celebrate. All right, love you.